Hi, this is Duchess Robinson from 8x10 Design and Duchess.pro. We are continuing our series on building brands for moments such as this. And the last series that we did was how to grow your Instagram. So today we're going to talk about how to rock your to-do list. And what is a to-do list? A to-do list is a list of things that you want to help you navigate your goals daily for your social media, your web, your business, all of those things, and how to rock those things out. So what I like to do in the beginning of the month, I like to set out at least 5 or 6 or 7 podcast or a blog or something, or a mix of all things for my marketing desires for the week. That way I can have consistent content to go on my social media pages. I have multiple, so sometimes that can be difficult. So I like to plan it out, and I have a to-do list both printed and in digital. So, but I'm going to tell you about the overall to-do list. So, one thing you want to do with your to-do list, you want to get yourself settled, uh, put out a good length of time just to work on that to-do list. And the thing is, you want to be motivated when you create that list. That list will help you grow your goals successfully. You really want to start doing that. It has been a help to a ton of people. I know for growing my brand and to monetize and to do all of those things for a person that was just dynamic. And I'm telling you, I'm one of those dynamic people. I was, sometimes just all over the place with all of my things. The thing that I like now, social media allows you to schedule, allows you to put things out, because I have so much to do in the course of the day. And a to-do list for me was like, okay, I'm never going to follow that. That's not going to help me. That's just, I'm not doing it. However, as I matured, keyword matured in my business, within my business, the overall, here's the thing, the overall impact of what you're able to do, your technique, your skill set, your all of those things are great. But if you do not have a base foundation or consistency or maturity and understanding that you need goals and boundaries and formats, it's not going to go where you want it to go. So when I started to involve all of those things, and yes, it has helped me to avoid some of the pitfalls that I've had earlier in my business, because of, dang, if I would have did that then, I wouldn't have to deal with this now. Even dealing with clients and customers, the to-do list has allowed me to stay on course of what I have, and it allows me to put in notes when I'm speaking to someone. And oh, thank you for the notes, because the notes will get you out of a lot of things, because people have a tendency to look at you and say, oh, well, I didn't say that. Well, on this day at this time, what we talked about in this text message or this conversation, you said X, Y, and Z. It helps. Believe me, it really helps. So I've avoided a lot of issues based off of me maturing in my business to allow myself to succumb to putting some things in place for me, and it has helped my clientele. So when you do it, be consistent. The next thing we want to talk about is be motivated. Be motivated that this practice will allow you to grow in your business, make more money, be more successful, be more, have a lot more control of your time and your space, so you're not sitting up frustrated. Be motivated for that. Be motivated to get it done, to be ready to go, to go at it. However, the time span that you have it, cutting things out around you so you can get it done. The next thing you want to do when you are doing your to-do list, be original. Be you. The best way Here, the best story that you can ever tell is a true story. So when you're doing your to-do list, be original and be brutally honest with yourself. Know that, if I say I'm going to do 3 podcasts in a day, I know that this can happen, that can happen, and I know I'm not going to get it done. So be honest with yourself and put a goal in place. Be original with it where you know that you have a certain skill set. Be original and do something different on that. How you set it up, the time. Look, you may get in the bathroom while you're brushing your teeth and you can do a to-do list. I mean, just be original how you can do it. You know how you are. So the next thing, and of course, be yourself. Know yourself when you are doing these to-do lists. These are things that you know what, I did go through this and I did write some notes when I did this to-do list that I wanted to get this done because I was so motivated on this day, but I didn't have the time. And I know it's going to be like that. I am a person who just laughs a lot, have fun, look at things differently. So my podcast and my work is going to reflect that. I've learned in my maturity and my goal and my to-do list and my goals and my work list to just be myself. Just be myself. Certain things I'm not going to do because I know I'm not going to do it. But because I'm brutally honest with myself, I said, okay, I can do this. I can do this. That goes back to the motivation. I know I can do that. Me being original. I can do that being myself. I could get all of these things done, and then that will build my consistency. So as you can see, all of the lists that I spoke about, when I did podcasts before, I never wrote down any of the things that I was going to speak about because I would just be dynamic, it's out of my mind. So then it would turn into, what is she talking about? So now I'm able to go back, reflect, look, mature, and grow and rock my to-do list. And consistently every week, the more and more I do it, the more and more I'm motivated, the more and more money and consistently and goals that I have. So that's what I'm saying to you. When you are doing a lot of the web stuff that you're doing, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of planning, and it's just not, you can't get away with a lot of random lists. Randoms, I mean, making up words now, but that's me. So those are the type of things that you need to rock your to-do list. Your to-do list will incorporate what you want to do on your social media, what you want to add to your website, if it's a blog, if it's just sharing your information, if it's just tagging someone, if it's just anything concerning your business online. Rock that to-do list in order to grow what you need to grow. So again, the next series we're going to talk about in our podcast is how to use Pinterest for e-commerce marketing. You don't want to miss that. Thank you for listening. This is Duchess Robinson from 8x10 Design, Duchess.pro. If you need to get in contact with me, it will be in the description of the podcast. And on our website at 8x10 Designs, that is the number 8, the letter X, the number 10, designs, all one word, .com, or you can reach us at Duchess.pro, Duchess.pro, and you can, if you need more extended help, you can join our Facebook support group, mentorship group. It is $4.99 a month. It will allow you to ask questions, get help, all of those things while you're in there. And it's a group support group as well. So thank you for listening. Be blessed and continue to build better brands for this moment.